Nick, what's up, buddy? Hello. Okay, cool. It still does the three thing. No, Karen does it too. Just in time. Token Dave, what's up, guys? How's it going? So let's just put this um, headline up for all the Trump fans out there, because I know you guys are gonna love this. Look at this headline. Oops, that's not good. Republican witnesses. That's not good. Bro, I had so much fun watching that that hearing today. It was phenomenal. I got a lot of work done around the house too, man. I had appointments. Took care of my mom. You know, she needed me to do some things. We had that Ramjack thing, right? They came out and they looked at it. We said it was going to be between $5,000 and $10,000. $9,800, man. That's what they said it would be. My mom's like, go ahead and do it. Like I told you, right? He's like, we could pump in, concrete. We got to come into the house to do it. We could pump it in underneath and jack up the house that way. He says, but that's not permanent. It never is, and we can't warrant that. He says it would be cheaper, but that's why. I go, no, we want the expensive one. We want to go with the full lifetime warranty one. The live logo and view count is in the way. There's a view count? Oh, you're on Facebook, aren't you? How about now? Republican witnesses tied Trump directly to fake electors plot. It's funny every time I read it. Can't read that. Okay, about to move to YouTube anyways. Just wanted to share on Facebook. Oh, dude, are you still sharing me on Facebook even though no one ever sees it? That's so cool. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Right on, right on. But I was in the creek, man. I was putting big holes down in the creek. I put a little pack of chicken stuff in there in a tin foil to see if it would attract crawdads. Just kind of curious, and catfish and stuff. Putting a big hole, I'm just gonna check that out. Put it under a rock and just see if it attracts little crawdads and shit. And I vacuumed the whole room, man. This room right here, the room that I'm sitting in, it's probably 1,800 square feet. It's a huge room. It's as big as a house. And I vacuumed the whole thing today, which was nice. I vacuumed that, and I cleaned the table, made it nice and sparkling. My mom liked that. I did a lot of nice things for my mom today. You'd think it was freaking Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day around here. What? Shutting it up. That's what we're doing and talking about, palsy walsies. Hey, nobody's even doing it like you anymore. What are you even talking about? Psst, unreal. Unreal. Shh. What are you doing? Spitting out the window? Nobody's even spitting out the window anymore, palsy. You're gonna regret that one day. Boy, oh boy, is that convenient for me to clear my throat. I don't have to leave my cubicle. Or is it a cubicle or is it a booth? We may never know the answer to that question. Okay, let's move this guy over here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Now, I've got my door open still, letting some ventilation through. I'm not yelling about anything yet, but if I start yelling, I'll put the door on, okay? I think this does a really good job of keeping the sound down. We'll turn the light on, and let's turn the brightness down. It's a booth in your sunroom. It is a booth. It's a booth in the sunroom, yeah. Okay, smoke booth. Yeah, that's what I told somebody today. I was like, the Ramjack guy's like, don't go in my smoke booth and smoke all my stuff now. He's like, Ramjack wouldn't like that. They'd fire me. I was like, oh, you get drug tested? He's like, yeah. Right there, man. That's good. Want some more color? Let's add a touch of color. You guys want to add a touch of color? You guys want to see how sun burnt I am from working outside. Look at that. Look at me, son. Look at the sun on me. Wow. I'm not that burnt, but I've been outside working. David Honey Sr., what's up, buddy? How's it going? How's it going, brother? We are doing a dabby dab time. It's time for dabbies. And I had forgotten earlier today that I had Frankie Fire here with me doing stuff. What? I forgot. What a wonderful discovery that was this morning on this morning show when I found that. I was like, oh, I forgot all about this stuff. You know, why'd I buy it if I'm not going to smoke it? What am I even thinking here? What am I even thinking? So, what's up, everybody? How's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. Does this mean that I'm the opposite of a redneck? Because my body is red and my neck isn't. Isn't that weird? Huh. It's all that color. Two-tone. I'm two-tone McGee. I was going to say two-tone Madrone. I was like, I don't like that one. Just got done doing 5 miles. Let's smoke. Doing 5 miles? What? Doing it how, dude? It's too hot outside. What do you mean doing 5 miles? Don't be out in this heat, bro. All right? I don't want you to keel over from this freaking heat. This is just, you know, it's very hot out, and I just want you guys to be aware of that and be careful. Don't need anybody, you know, having heat strokes and shit. Do the pre-dab, doing the pre-dab. Cheers, everybody. Pre-dabbing it. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers. Okay. Ooh, that tasted good. That tasted way better than I thought it would. All right, now. Okay, now I got to put butane in because I am low. Yo, on your treadmill and the air conditioning. Okay, that's different. All right. Turned into a crawdad. Just got, okay. Treadmill, hopefully low. Yo, Nate, what's up, son? What's up? Bethel. C3PO produces an angry flame. We're dabbing till the ends of the days. We're dabbing, hey, we're dabbing cause you know it's the craze. Hey, oh, looking at us. Hey, oh, looking at this and that and stuff. I'm cleaning the whole thing too while I'm eating it. I figure why not? It hasn't been clean in a while. And I just got a whole thing of butane. And now last side. As hot as that glass gets, man, that char will not go until it gets direct flame heat on it. It is crazy. It takes a little bit more, like 1,000 degrees or whatever, to burn through the char. Well, look at that bucket, all nice and clean again, huh? Might as well get the tube clean too while we're at it, right? Okay, now, our time is not on screen, so let's get that clock. Okay, 4:12. We're going to call this 7:10 at 4:15. Okay? 7:10, a quarter of the hour. Because we're late. We're late for a very important dab. Oh, that's a good looking dab right there. Alright, so I'm going to put that right there. And I said at 4:15, right? We'll be good. Now let's try 4:14:30. 4:14:30. 1 minute from now. Yeah, for full flavor. And I want to get that. Let me get my dab ready, potato chip. Right on, Professor. Because bigger's better. I didn't do any push-ups today. Well, I did 3. I think I did 3 push-ups today. Kill a Mill, what's up, buddy? All right, we're gonna go in maybe a little early. Let me see where we're at here. Yeah, I think we're good right now. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Let's smoke it up. Oh my goodness gracious, that tasted perfect! Perfect, does it? So tasty. So good. Like a fine wine. I'm losing the man boobs. I'm trying to. I don't like the man boobs. I do not like the man boobs. Wow, you lost 40 pounds. That's amazing, brother. My man boobs are attractive enough to get compliments from women now on my chest. So, I'm pretty happy. Imagine if I could drop some more fat, you know? But if I dropped fat, I'd have skin hanging off of me too, which would kind of suck. I got on the scale, I was 188 this morning. How Mike Myers? Halloween? Mike Myers? Or Mike Myers? We're not worthy! We're not worthy! Which Mike Myers are you talking about? We're pulling back the hair today. Negative, negative, negative. We're not pulling back the hair today. No. We're letting our hair down. We've been outside working. I just had to cool down. Now I'm cooled down. I just got a mustache sweat. You guys, from that dab. Really? Is that how you're doing me now? Unreal. Really? Really? You're gonna do me like that? Unreal. Mustache sweat. There it is. Look, you see it? Mustache sweat. I can feel it. So, Jesse Lee Peterson is gay, and he's been in the closet, and he's the worst kind of homosexual because he's been telling people that he's been calling people not real men, that they are it's fucking hilarious. A closeted homosexual is telling men that they are subservient to women, right? And that because they are subservient to women, they all want to have sex with their mothers, and they have no courage in life at all. They have no drive. It's crazy. Jesse Lee Peterson is gay. And he's been in the closet this whole time with this narrative. Election worker threatened after being targeted by Trump. Not only that, you guys, forget that she was threatened after being targeted by Trump. Election worker targeted by Trump. Trump needs to go to prison for defaming that woman and for slandering her. If you guys watched did anybody watch the hearings today? I should have carried it, man. I was enjoying it so much on TV. I don't know why I didn't go live with it. You know, I guess maybe it's because when I do that, you guys will start leaving and you won't stay with me. So I guess that's why I watched it alone. I was like, if I go live at 4:20, I'll have more viewers, so fuck it. I'm telling you, man, that hearing today was phenomenal. They got a lot of work done. You know, and those witnesses were phenomenal. And I gotta give credit. This is crazy too, because I don't like them. But I gotta give credit to the chair, the guy that was asking the questions. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. He's a Democratic senator, younger guy. You know, he's probably like 55 years old or something. Think of what his name is. I can see him in my head. I can see the guy. You guys know who was chairing that hearing today? All right, no law regarding cannabis. This is OG Kush from Frankie Fire and Big Jim. This is the best stuff around, bro. Right here, man. I smoke this with dispensary bud, and this blows the dispensary bud away. Cheers, everybody. Smoke along with me if you can, and if not, it's cool too. Younger guy our age, younger guy for senator's age, Phil. Senator Alan Schiff. Boom! Alan Schiff is the guy's name, and he was the guy that was chairing the committee. He was the guy, Alan Schiff. Alan Schiff was the guy that was chairing the committee. And I got to tell you, There were times when people said things about Trump that were humiliating and silly. And, you know, if I was sitting there asking the questions, getting the answers that Alan Schiff was getting, I think that's his name. Adam Schiff. Thank you, Sweet Lou. Adam Schiff. I knew I was like, Alan. Right when I said it, I was like, that is Alan. Adam Schiff. Thank you, Sweet Lou. There was a moment where I was like, how does he not laugh at this? And then I realized he's being very professional. He did a very good job. He asked questions. He didn't sound like he was biased as he asked the questions. You know, everyone knows Trump's guilty of all this shit. You know, and of course he knows it. But he did a very good job of playing it straight, man. And if you watched today's hearings, you would have heard shit today, man. You're gonna see clips from today that you're gonna be hearing about them for days, man. There was a woman, a former Georgia official. She said that Donald Trump turned her life upside down. This is her right here, this woman right here. And I watched almost her entire testimony. And her mother testified as well. And Donald Trump went after them viciously, accused them of subverting the vote, and people went after them, and they had to leave their homes and shit, you know? He slandered, he defamed them, he put them in harm's way, he sent people after them, you know? And he accused them of doing things that they didn't do. He said there's a video of her mom slipping her a thumbnail drive. She says it was a fucking candy. Her mom was giving her a fucking mint. You know? But there's another testimony from another gentleman. He's from Arizona. And he was saying how Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani kept telling him, dude, we've got the evidence that proves what we're claiming. I can't say the words on YouTube. I'll get banned. Isn't that funny? And so fuck you, YouTube, and fuck your fucking algorithms, and go suck my dick. Fuck off. This guy almost came to tears talking about how he wanted to help. He a Republican Arizona, you know, governor or whatever, or you know, elections supervisor, I believe. And he was like, dude, if you just give me the evidence, we can do it. And they kept stringing him along. And he said, you're stringing me along. And as long as you're stringing me along, he's like, I'm not going to sacrifice my loyalty that I've pledged to the United States of America, to the state of Arizona, by cheating for you. And his family was threatened. He was threatened. He had to move. You know, they had to take shelter, you know, I don't know for how long. But anyway, what I'm telling you is, you're going to be hearing from both of these. In fact, we could probably find some video of it. Three Georgia election officials. Let me see if we can find the video. Highlights. Here it is. Highlights from the January 6th hearing, guys. Why can't I click on it? That is so weird. Because I'm on that page. Because I think I'm on that page. There's no video on this one. I'll keep looking. Because if I could find video, you guys could hear them. You know, I don't think they've updated the website. Let's go to the video page. That would make the most sense, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, I saw this one today too. I saw a bunch of testimony today. You're going to see this one over and over again too, guys. I'm happy to bring this to you.
Following the 2020 election, in addition to duties, I understand that you became a spokesperson to try to combat disinformation about the election and the danger it was creating for elections officials, among others. In a December 1 press conference, you addressed some of your remarks directly to President Trump. Let's take a look at what you said that day.
Mr. President, it looks like you likely lost the state of Georgia. We're investigating. There's always a possibility. I get it. You have the rights to go through the courts. What you don't have the ability to do, and you need to step up and say this, is stop inspiring people to commit potential acts of violence. Someone's going to get hurt, someone's going to get shot, someone's going to get killed. And it's not right. It's not right.
Mr. Sterling, what prompted you to make these remarks?
That's Adam Schiff.
Mr. Schiff, we had a previously scheduled press conference that day, as we were in the habit of doing, trying to be as transparent as we could about the election and the counts going on. A little after lunch that day, lunchtime, I received a call from the project manager from Dominion Voting Systems, who was audibly shaken. She's not the kind of person I would assume would be that way. She has a master's from MIT, a graduate of the Naval Academy, and is very much on the ball and pretty unflappable. And she informed me about a young contractor they had who had been receiving threats from a video had been posted by some QAnon supporters. And at that point, we had been sort of steeping in this kind of stuff. So it was around us all the time. So I didn't take note of it more than adding to the pile of other stuff we were having to deal with. And I did pull up Twitter, and I scrolled through it, and I saw the young man's name. There was a particular tweet that, for lack of a better word, was a straw that broke the camel's back. Had the young man's name. It was a very unique name. I believe it was a first-generation American. And said, had his name, "You committed treason. May God have mercy on your soul," with a slowly twisting gif of a noose. And for lack of a better word, I lost it. I just got irate. My boss was with me at the time, the Deputy Secretary, Jordan Fuchs, and she could tell that I was angry. I tend to turn red from here up when that happens, and that happened at that time. And she called Secretary Raffensperger to say, "We're seeing these kind of threats, and Gabe thinks we need to say something about it." And Secretary said yes, and that's what prompted me to do what I did. I lost my temper, but it seemed necessary at the time because it was just getting worse, and I could not tell you why that particular one was the one that put me over the edge, but it did.
Huh. Crazy, man. Rudy Giuliani.
This pressure campaign against state and local officials spanned numerous contested states, as you will see in this video produced by the Select Committee.
My name is Josh Rosselman. I'm an investigative counsel for the House Select Committee to investigate the January 6th attack on the United States Capitol. Beginning in late November 2020, the president and his lawyers started appearing before state legislators, urging them to give their electoral votes to Trump, even though he lost the popular vote.
I represent President Trump along with Jenna Ellis, and this is our fourth or fifth hearing.
This election has to be turned around because we won Pennsylvania by a lot, and we won all of these swing states.
Now, I have to turn this off because this will be misinformation on my channel. Just listen to Donald Trump. So we can't listen to that. It's sad. But anyway, you guys have left anyway, so there's just a few of you here. I'm going to refresh the chat. Nobody's talking in the chat. You guys just kind of get all like, when, you know, I play things that are actually important for you. Things you should be learning and people should be joining instead of leaving. And you guys should be talking instead of just sitting there and not saying anything. But I'm trying to bring you something that I think is important. I watched all of this today, and you guys couldn't sit through fucking 6 minutes of it. You guys haven't said a single word about it. So, you know, I don't know what the fuck. I got other shit I can do. You guys are just sitting there still not saying anything. Nobody's saying anything except, of course, for Nick, of course. Nobody else seems to be able to chat in my chat. You can't chat, huh? William Robertson. Hello, William. Hey, Joey Maloney. What's up, buddy? Yeah, look at that. There's people here. Who else is here? Joe H. What's up? You thought politicians had immunity. Immunity to what? COVID?
A lot.
This was a strategy with both practical and legal elements. The Select Committee has obtained an email from just 2 days after the election, in which a Trump campaign lawyer named Cleta Mitchell asked another...
Yeah, I don't want to hear from this guy. I couldn't resize that window anymore. It was weird. It was like it was locked. Fuck that window. Unreal. Billy Bong. So how can they do anything to him? He broke the law. They don't have that kind of immunity, bro. You get prosecuted. A president can go to jail, bro. How's Florida Life? William Robertson. Florida Life's good, man. I like it. Walked up on a hawk this morning, man. I got within like 10 feet of it. It just kind of flew away right in front of me. And the dog, I didn't even see it, man, until it started flying away from me. Elon Musk's child tells court she no longer wants to be related to her father. Mom, Elon Musk's daughter wants to divorce him. She's laughing her ass off. I'll tell you in a minute.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk says he voted for Miraflores in Texas. Everyone may remember, right? He now has that as his residency. He said it's the first time that he has voted for a Republican. And then today he responded to someone on Twitter saying he's now leaning towards the Florida Governor Ron DeSantis for president in 2024. Ron DeSantis came out and responded to that today. Here he is.
Elon Musk. So what I would say, I'm focused on 2022, but with Elon Musk, what I would say is, I welcome support from African Americans. What can I say?
That was funny.
That's the joke line that he makes. Elon Musk, of course, is from South Africa. But look, he raises a point. There's a lot of buzz about DeSantis. I mentioned the $120 million the re-election pool that he has. That's for governor of Florida. Does he translate into a serious threat to Trump right now nationally, Scott?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're somebody who thinks we've got to move on from Trump, but you want some of what Trump represented, the fighting spirit, taking on the media, having all the right enemies in the progressive left, then DeSantis checks a lot of those boxes, but he doesn't carry a lot of the same baggage. He doesn't have the baggage of Washington. He doesn't have the baggage of January 6th. He doesn't have, a lot of what comes with Trump. So he is somebody that people love because he has candidly all the right enemies, and Republicans love Florida. They think he's led it in a fashion that they would love to see someone lead this country. So now, what's holding DeSantis back? If he plus 8 or 9 other people run in the Republican primary against Trump, then fragmentation of the field becomes Trump's best friend.
Right. Now, of course, there are plenty of Democrats in Florida who love that Ron DeSantis kept Florida open. Not the same thing as voting for him. But obviously, it's just a point, Sochi, that, he's a complicated guy in some ways. And when you look at it, who as a Democrat would you rather run against, Trump or DeSantis?
Well, I mean, I think that they both are very problematic. And you've heard President Biden say before that he wouldn't mind running against Trump again. And I think that is, some of what a lot of people in our party believe. At the same time, DeSantis also has a record, and one thing that came out today that you reported on is the fact that children under 5 are going to get vaccinated soon, but yet, Florida hasn't necessarily pre-ordered those vaccines for those children. So he has a record, and Democrats will use that against him.
Huh. Why didn't they talk about Elon Musk's daughter? That was weird.
Return to work.
That was weird, wasn't it? They didn't talk about what they said they were going to talk about, did they? Idiots. Unreal. Not much change in crypto, right? Right. Yeah. I'm just waiting for it. If it's Joe H said Monday, Tuesday, it's going down to 13,000. So today's Monday. We'll see if it happens tomorrow. Kind of a trippy place there I'm sitting because there's so many reflections between this glass and the plexiglass, and then there's glass in front of me too in the house. So there's all of these reflections, all these different directions, and it kind of reminds me of that House of Mirrors in that Bruce Lee movie, Enter the Dragon? Joe H. Well, that's what Joe H. said, so he sounded pretty confident it was going to happen. He's not always right. William, I literally thought about doing that today. I was like, I could have a cleaning crew in here, but it could be like super hot. Instead of just like having one hot woman every time out of 3, it could be 3 hot women every time. Fuck it, get 5 in here. Wouldn't that be great for cleaning crew Thursdays? I literally had that thought this morning. It's funny. I went out in that creek today, man. It's so nice down there. Fucked around in there, man. I'm working on my stomach muscles. You know, you're not going to be able to see them unless I lose this fat. I got all this fat on me, but I take my foot and I kick it underwater, and I clear the sand, and I make these banks. It's really nice, man. I can't wait to see the crawfish are going up to that chicken. It's gonna be the awesome, man. I'm gonna go check it out, man. We got dinner here soon. We don't know what we're gonna do for dinner tonight yet. He's like, we could order something. My mom's like, I don't have anything. We had 3 air conditioning service today in here. I took care of that for my mom while she was out. And I blew off the driveway in the back. Dude, I gotta do that like every day. It's obnoxious, bro. I gotta blow off the driveway every day. Did a bunch of yard work out front. Picking up magnolia tree leaves. They're huge. They're like little footballs all over the yard. Do it and face the camera. I got a second camera. I got the other camera. This one. So we got 2 views, bro. We got 2 views, bro. It's kind of like that. That's cool. You can see those flowers. It's nice, huh? I'm gonna try to do 100 push-ups tomorrow morning. No, maybe not. Not tomorrow morning. Maybe the next day. 50 and 50. The first set of 50, I'm almost positive I can do every time now. I have rest in between each set, like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm enjoying that. Gonna see if I can do pull-ups and then chin-ups or whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot. I got all confused with them. But I'm 188, so it's heavy, man. You know, I gotta drop some weight. Eating all this food. I pigged out last night, and I pigged out today. I've been pigging out a lot, man. But you guys are great. I love you guys. Thanks for watching my show. I will see you guys later. I love you guys. Take care. I'll blow away if I work out. Whatever, bro. That's bullshit. That's bullshit excuse. You guys take care. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.